I'm picking your new favorite time, which happens to be between 2 to 4. What time is it? I don't even know if it 3:40 maybe. That's y'all like it. So here we are. We're gonna do our 20-minute workout. You know everything that we do. Every movement is 30 seconds long, so it's all about form and not about speed. Today we're gonna be using a resistance band. Use whatever you have at home. I recommend getting a fabric band. I sell them on my website. It's my name, allegraparis.com. Get yourself a fabric band. They are the best and they don't ride up. I'm using a medium band. I don't make heavy bands because the ones I had were just too heavy, but these are amazing. But we don't need it yet. Let's get started with the warm up. You know we have our usual. And it's also just been so dark in here because it's been so rainy and sad in Miami, but bear with me. Let's get our elbow to knee tucks. 3, 2, 1. Actually, yesterday there was like sun shining in and you can barely see me. No sun today. Elbow to knee. Drop the chest, drive the chest to knee. Alternating. You got 15 seconds. Just like this. Breathe. And hip hinges in 3, 2, 1. So yesterday I was not able to get as low. Super sore. You're always going to notice kind of when you can build up that flexibility. When you're less sore, you have a little more range. Just like this. Squeeze those abs nice and tight. And up, last 2. Let's get a squat in 3, 2, and 1. Toes slightly turned out, knees in line with toes. Keeping the chest up and the weight in the heels. 20 seconds. Sitting back as much as you can. 15. And 10. Try not to drop the chest. And arm circles back. 3, 2, 1. Dig those elbows back. 15 seconds going backwards. Full circle. So really driving the elbows back behind me like this. We're going to switch going forward in 3, 2, 1. Like you're swimming, big arm circles forward. Maybe feel some cracks. Heart rate's going up. Like you're swimming. Forward. Okay, second round of the warm-up. Elbow to knee in 3, 2, and 1. Twist and crunch. Twist and crunch. Like this. 20 seconds. And 15. Drive, twist. Drive, twist. Squeeze. Hip hinges in 3, 2, and 1. Hinge, drive it up, squeeze the glutes. Down, up, and squeeze. Squeeze. 20 seconds. Feel those hamstrings, those muscles on the back side of the legs. Down and up. 10 seconds. Five seconds. Squats in 3, 2, 1. And up, down. So always keeping your knees in line with your toes. $15 seconds. And 10. Almost done with our warm-up. Then we're going to throw our band on. Arm circles forward in 3, 2, 1. Big circles up, around, and through. Deep breaths. 5 more seconds this direction. Switch in 3, 2, 1. Elbows back, elbows back. 10 seconds. Squeeze the core. And let's go ahead and begin. So I am using one of my fabric bands. You can buy one of these babies. Just gonna get a squat to start, so back like we did in our warm-up, but now with the bands. It's gonna feel a little harder. Your knees are gonna wanna fall in. That's the last thing you wanna do. You wanna fight the band, activate the outside, the medial glute muscles to help really build a nice shape for the glutes. We're gonna go side lunge pulse in 3, 2, and 1. So I'm gonna go down, pulse, up. So the most important thing is this right foot is not turning out. Neither foot's turning out. If you turn out and bring your knee like this, that's super bad for the knee. The goal is to send the butt back, like there's a chair behind you. And the best thing to do is to do this in the gym with weight, either on the shoulders or held low, so you actually can build size in the glutes. So today we're like shaping and toning with no weight, but I do recommend, I always use weight when I do this. Down, pulse, up. Pulse, and up. Sit those heels back. Pulse, down, and pulse it, and up. Down, pulse. So good. Next, we're gonna do what I like to call the Dougie, where we're gonna like swivel our knees and focus on hip mobility. I'm gonna drop my knee in, push it out, other side, and up. So, drop in and push, drop in and push. The dropping in is easy, the pushing back out is what is challenging. So we're working on hip mobility and also just glute activation. Need to make sure you're sitting back still. And last one. Okay, this one is a little harder. Right foot's back. I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna twist over my bent knee and back up. So why this is harder is just requires a little bit of balance and back up. You need to come all the way up. This is not back up. This is up. Squeeze the glute at the top and up. Twist and up. Other side in 3, 2, 1. Twist and up. Twist and up. Twist. And 10 seconds. Last one. Twist. Okay, now I'm going to do a little standing kickback. So these are harder than they look because you got to balance on that standing leg and pulse. So I've got a micro bend in my left leg and my right leg is completely straight. You don't want it bent. If you bend it, it's going to go a little more in the hamstring. We're just trying to prop up those glutes. You're also working on balance with this. So you're squeezing your core, tucking the belly in. Switch sides in 3, 2, 1. So this leg does have to have a micro bend so that you can balance. Pulse. 20 seconds. Pulse. Pulse. And 10. Good stuff. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down, let's get our side laying leg raises. So just starting by raising and lowering, but I want you to think, don't open the hips up and face the ceiling, give you a big kick. No, we're stacking the legs, it should be a small kick. If anything, you're leading with your heel, kicking up and down, just working on those abductors again. Kick, kick. Next, we're gonna get our clams open and close. So right in it, same side. Open, get deeper in the glutes and down. Open and close. 15 seconds and down. Down and down. Last one. And close. Other side. Switch it out. Leg raise. Up and down. raise and lower, kind of leading with the heel almost. 15 seconds. Last bit. And then clams, open and close, and down, and down. Deep breaths, and down. So good. 10 seconds. And close. Drive that knee up high, drop. Drive it, and drop. Okay, we're still going. Obviously, we have to get our glute bridges. Can't forget those. So we're gonna come up. We're gonna do just a single leg. Make it a little harder. Press up and down. You can point the toe. Don't let the leg fall. It is straight up and down. And down. And down. Last bit. Switch sides. 3, 2, and 1. Point that toe. Deep breaths, pushing through that foot that's on the ground. So pushing through that right heel. Push, press, down. Push, press, down. 15 seconds. 10. Last one. And down. Last thing we're gonna do, pop the hips up. We're gonna abduct, out and in, out and in. So when people do this, they tend to drop their hips. Keep them up nice and high, weights on the heels, out and in, pulse, pulse. Keep the hips, squeeze the glutes. 15 seconds, push, breathe. 10, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Let's quickly get a pigeon stretch. We got 30 seconds until we got to restart. I'm gonna bring my left knee up and through and stretch out my glutes. I always like to kind of wiggle into it since we're not done with our workout. Stay moving rather than just holding nice and still. Get all up in the glutes. Okay, moving quick. Let's get back to it. Bands back on. We have our squat. 3, 2, 1. So if you want to challenge yourself, you can go a little wider, make it more of a sumo, but you have to keep the knees in line with the toes. So if you're wide but your knees are falling in, you got to bring the feet back in a little bit. Down and up. Really pushing those heels into the mat. Down and up. Side lunge pulse. 3, 2, 1. So this is a secret sauce, if done right, to get the glutes. I'll show you the side view without getting the quads because I'm gonna sit back. See how far? So my knee's not coming past my toes. I'm not here. We're super far back, like there's a chair. The best thing is if you got weights, and that way you're actually gonna build size in the glutes without building out the quads as much, but it's all about your form. Other side, 3, 2, 1. Big step out and down. And up. Knees in line. Make sure that toes forward, booty's back. You're gonna feel it so much more in the glutes based on the direction of your toes. Okay, we have our Dougie. You guys know what I'm talking about with that? It's like the Teach Me How to Dougie dance. Pretty sure they do something like this with the knees. But I cannot dance, that's why I'm strictly a functional weight training trainer, but you'll never catch me doing a dance cardio, promise. I know that's what y'all are secretly looking for. You will never see that title on my feed. I'll point you to good dance instructors, but it won't be me. We are functional, just because I simply can't dance. Last one. And, okay, let's get our split squat. Big. Give yourself a lot of room to come down. And twist. How far can you twist back? Twist, 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 twist. Squeeze the abs, tuck the belly in. Make sure you're not arching your back. You're tucked. Trying to really engage the obliques a little. And back up. Back up. Back. Other side. 3, 2, 1. Twist. Are you guys laughing at me over there? I realize your comments come in like delayed. So I think I'm seeing laughing emojis, but I can't really see the phone. Don't fall. You're making me blame you guys. I'm falling. Twist. 15 seconds. Back up. Tuck that belly. We have our standing kickbacks. Need to see that balance from you guys. Make sure you're bringing the band always back down towards the knees. Pulse. Tuck the belly. Once again, if you arch your back, you can fling your leg more. That's not the goal. The goal is not range of motion. It should be kind of a small movement. Pulse. 15 seconds. You could point that toe. That helps keep the leg straight. Switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Pulse it out. Just focus. Don't let the leg bend, because if you get a little bit lazy, because sometimes that means like your hamstring wants to take it on. But we want the glutes to do all the work. 15 seconds. We're going to come on down in 5, 3, 2, 1. So these moves look simple, but it's up to you to make it challenging. Lead with the heel and down. You're going to want to open up so you can fling your leg up, but that's going to go more into the hip flexors, and that's just not what we're trying to train. We're trying to get the side of the leg into the glute. We do this a lot with a weight on the side. Today we're just using the band. This is good if you're traveling. Like, do I recommend you use weights and make this more challenging? Yes. But if you are traveling and you just need movement, you can pack one of these bands, get a workout like this in. If you have, I always recommend training for an hour, so you could do this workout 2 to 3 times through, or follow one of the other videos. But band plus body weight can still be challenging. Get your heart rate up, get your sweat in. We're doing our clams right now. Other side. Raise and lower. You see the band? We're all black today. I never really wear this color as much in Florida. Up and down. Ten seconds. Up and down. Let's get our clams. Oh yeah, feeling this. Tuck it in, feet together. Drive and close. Open. And down. So good. 15 seconds. 10. We got those glute bridges next, and then we're done. Okay, single leg. Pop up. Straighten out that leg. Down and thrust. This one's just randomly so much harder than it looks. Also, if you're in the gym and you're trying to grow your glutes, you're going to rest a super heavy dumbbell on your hips with this. Switch sides, 3, 2, 1, and down. Remember, all these videos save in my live section, so you can do this at another date. Up, halfway, push up and through, all the way down. Last move coming up is our adduction pulses. Abduction pulses in 3, 2, 1. So out, in. Keep those hips up nice and high. Weight in the heels. Out, in. Feel those glutes start to burn. Again, if you have weights at home, adding them to the hips is a great idea to help build the booty. We're done in 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to our pigeon stretch. We're almost done. So a lot of people like to bring their knee out to the side. That's gonna get into the hip, the glute. I sometimes like to move my knee a little more to the center. And small forward. Inhale. Exhale. Other side. Okay. Really sit into it. Kind of press your right glutes to the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. You guys know we've been working on our hip flexor stretching, which I feel like we really need to do. Mine are super tight. Big step forward with the right foot, like very far forward. And open up that left hip. So we hold a lot of stress in our hips, so the more you stretch out your hips physically, the more it can help you actually mentally. Come back, and getting your endorphins from the workout. Bend over that right knee. Let's get your hamstrings in the front. Straighten out the right leg as much as you can. Other side. Big step forward. Open up that right hip. Reach up and back. Bend over the bent knee. And straighten out the left hamstring. I have an old injury on this side, so it's always just so much tighter. It's so annoying. Gotta stretch it a little more. Okay, let's get our pyramid. So right foot turns out, drop it down. If you guys have been doing this every day with me, you should be getting more flexible. The more you do this, the more you see it becomes a bit easier. Switch. Twist out the wrist. Other side. Slide it down. Switch again with my, this side just so much tighter. It's okay. Twist the wrist. And we're gonna do a standing now abductor. So that was inner leg. We did mostly outer leg for the workout. So I'm gonna put my left ankle on my right knee and I'm gonna bend this right leg a lot. So I can push my left knee towards the ground. And once you push, you're gonna feel this left hip open up completely. So I'll just show you the side view of this one. Left foot down, and look how much I'm gonna sit into it. I'm gonna push my right knee towards the ground and open up my right hip. Okay, next, just drop it down. Really drop the head and neck. Inhale. Exhale, drop deeper. Twist the head side to side. And come up nice and slow. Oh, we forgot the ragdoll part where you hold your, come back down. Grab those elbows, swing the body side to side. You'll feel this in your hamstrings a little. And coming up, we can get our neck a little, just coming left to right. We're not gonna fully extend to the back. It's not good for you. Side to side. Shoulder rolls back. I always like to do this one for posture. Pull those arms back. I always pull mine in a bit. You don't have to do this part, but pull, 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 pull. Open up the chest. Pull back. Shake it out. Okay. I've been looking through the comments recently to see if you guys have any questions that aren't. I thought this was housed. Someone said, I thought this is actually difficult. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Guys, the idea with all of this is like, it's going to be as hard as you make it because each movement on its own is fine. But if you're going to grab a set of 20s while you do all of it, it's not going to be that easy. So I'm not sitting here telling you that this is the answer. This is just a blend of multiple things that you're going to do this week. And one of them can be band work, especially if you're traveling. Better than nothing. Okay, so yeah, I'm coming on at this time pretty much every... these comments are not questions. All right, I'm leaving you. I'm coming on here every day at like 3. Bye.